It's January 24th. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in for the next 72 hours this weekend, okay? It's Friday. So if you're seeing this on the 24th, the 25th, or the 26th, this is going to be your weekend message. Anything that tarot, universe, and spirit need for us to know. We have that Queen of Pentacles showing out again in reversal. King of Cups underneath that, like that. What's on the bottom of the deck here? Four of Wands in reversal. There is this sort of need for us to continue to take a step back and make sure that the foundation that we've built our life on is solid, that there's no real cracks in that structure, in that foundation, and the things that we're working on are actually going to be something that we can look back on and feel the accomplishment for. And I'll go a little bit further in depth in this card in just a minute. Let's go ahead and talk about these two first because they flipped as we shuffled. So the Queen of Pentacles has been coming out a lot since the beginning of this year. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. She represents being in a place of stability, really this nurturing energy. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of like the mother energy within the tarot deck, very much nurturing, plants seeds and knows that those seeds are going to grow because she waters those seeds. She fertilizes them, make sure that they get enough sunlight, weeds anything around it that might be taking its nutrients. There's this very solid, stable energy that comes with this sort of nurturing energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Now we're seeing this in the reversal because I think a lot of us are consistently over the last couple of weeks here, or at least since the beginning of the new year, there's been a lot of these sort of like curveballs being thrown everybody's way. Whether it's personal in your life or bigger as a collective, there are these sort of things that are throwing everybody off balance a little bit, and we're not feeling so grounded. Maybe we're not feeling like the seeds that we've planted in the past couple of months are actually seeds that are going to grow and seeds that will be worth our fertilizer, our time, our intention, our water, our sunlight, right? So seeing this in the reversal, it doesn't surprise me because it's been coming out a lot. However, we are sitting in a place now where we're much more emotionally balanced, which I like, okay? When we have emotional imbalance plus not feeling grounded, that's when, shit can really hit the fan. This King of Cups comes out and says we have mastered the art of balancing our emotions or not allowing our emotions to get the best of us, right? So it's like when we're really excited, we're not making impulsive decisions this weekend. When we're getting frustrated or angry, we're not doing something that we might regret after this weekend. Like we're very much in this position of like, if it doesn't feel right, if I'm not emotionally feeling sparked by it, I'm just gonna let it sit there and I'll make a decision next week. And I think that's probably for the best for everybody this weekend, especially because when it comes to our actual grounded energy, we are all just not super grounded in what it is that we're planting. Like the seeds of intention that we're planting right now, we're not quite sure if those are the right seeds for us. And that's kind of where this grounding Four of Wands is coming into play here. That Four of Wands in reversal is like, okay, maybe some of those seeds from the last 6 months of 2024, they're not necessarily growing the way you thought they would, or maybe certain things that are happening right now since the beginning of the year is kind of switching your bigger picture view on what your life is going to look like over the next couple of months. So maybe some of those seeds that we planted, those seeds of intention, maybe they're not relevant or in alignment with who we are and what we're trying to actually do. Now, I want to go ahead and clarify with another deck just because I've been liking these longer readings over here. So we're just going to kind of go in. We have the Ten of Wands, go figure. This is exactly what I'm talking about on top of that Queen of Pentacles. Like, we're not quite sure if those seeds that we have planted are actually going to be for the long term, and maybe we're going back to the drawing board. We have the Eight of Swords here on that King of Cups, and it's interesting too because we talked how this King of Cups is saying we are in this place of emotional balance, but I think it's because we're finally seeing the reality of the fact that maybe some of the projects or the jobs or the relationships or the intentions, whatever it is that we did plant, it wasn't actually what we wanted, or it wasn't actually in alignment with who we are or what we're trying to go for our ultimate goal. And that reality is setting in for us this weekend. The nice thing is that you're getting this sort of a reality check, okay? But it's not stopping us from moving forward. And I like that, because sometimes when we see the Eight of Swords, it can almost kind of be like this reality check comes in and smacks us, and we kind of just sit there like, what the F just happened? And we sit in our emotions a little bit, but we're not letting that happen, and I think it's great. The bottom of the deck is the Son of Wands, which in this deck is the Knight of Wands. And I like that too, because as time goes on and we start to kind of reevaluate what the foundation is that we've been building on, or the seeds that we've been planting, like all of that stuff that we were just talking about, as we start to gain that reality check, as we start to reevaluate, as we take a step back, maybe we, take some of those seeds out, replant some different things, whatever the case is, we're starting to find new excitement moving forward. We're starting to find new motivation for things. Maybe, and this is kind of something that's just coming in right now, maybe some of you planted some seeds towards the end of the year, because the Ten of Wands represents going from one season in your life into a new season, right? We actually just went from Capricorn season into Aquarius season. Capricorn season is Earth energy, which is Queen of Pentacles energy. So that was a much more grounded season. Maybe we were very much in a grounded energy, and we were planting seeds at the end of last year or the last 6 months of 2024, and we were kind of just going with the flow. Maybe we were planting seeds what we thought was going to be in alignment with who we were going to be this upcoming 2025, right? But we're starting to see this reality now, that maybe that's not who we are. Maybe that's not our real passion. And now we're starting to get new motivations from other things. We're getting new motivations from the things that we're seeing around us that were not as solid as we thought they were. I hope this is making sense for the right people. I hope this video is finding the right people. If you know someone that needs to maybe hear this message of it's okay to start over, like it is okay to dig up the seeds that you planted over the last couple of months, if they're not in alignment with who you are anymore, if it's not in resonation with what you are actually trying to do, it is okay to remove those seeds from your life and replant new seeds. It is okay to see this reality of like, you know what? The seeds that I planted, that does not resonate with this new chapter that I'm going into. I have new passions, I have new motivations, I have new confidence in things. I would like to have more of a stable outcome, and I just don't maybe think that those seeds are going to have that. So if you know someone that needs to hear that, if you needed to hear that, let me know in the comments, okay? Or send somebody that you know this video, because maybe they needed to hear it as well. But this is a nice message for the next 72 hours. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you again tomorrow for our regular 24-hour message, but I thought we would switch it up a little bit on Fridays and give us a little bit of a weekend message, all right? I'll see you tomorrow. Aloha.